Melissa Chilton and Tiffany Campbell, teenagers murdered at the Exotic 10 for Men on Church Street in February of 1996. Last year, Patrick Streeter was indicted for the murders, but he has yet to be extradited back to Tennessee. Melissa Chilton's mother fought for more than a decade to get justice for the two teenage girls, and tonight she's ready to take that fight to the governor of California. She spoke exclusively about that with News 2's Joseph Pleasant.
It has not been an easy journey so far, but we're on a new path now that I look forward to, and I'll learn more.
Last February, Gail Chilton felt like she was close to closure for the first time in 17 years. Her daughter Melissa and her friend Tiffany Campbell were brutally murdered inside the Exotic 10 for Men, February 22, 1996. Almost 17 years later to the day, police announced the indictment of Patrick Streeter, a California inmate serving time for violent home invasions in 2002. But a year after that indictment, authorities have yet to extradite Streeter back to Tennessee.
I was naive and thought that when we charged him that he would immediately be brought back and we would get going with it. In January, it dawned on me, it's been a year. Here we go. The anniversary's coming up. What's going on?
Chilton told me when she called the DA's office, they told her his extradition would not happen until January 2016, when he's supposed to be released from prison in California. That's 2 years from now and 20 years after the double murder.
My concern is in 2 years, they're going to forget to call us. They're going to let him out and say, oh, sorry, we forgot. Where is he?
The district attorney's office told us they can't comment on Patrick Streeter's case because it's ongoing. But that's not going to stop Chilton. She says she's going to go to California's governor to ask him to send Streeter back to Tennessee to face those murder charges.
I'm going to write him a letter. I'm going to send him Melissa's portfolio of the first, from the day she was murdered to now.
We called the governor's office too. California is facing prison overcrowding and a Supreme Court order to reduce its prison population. The state is actually farming prisoners out to prisons in other states. So we wanted to know why not send Patrick Streeter back to Tennessee now. We haven't heard back.
Patrick Streeter, you're coming to Tennessee. I mean, he does not have that right. I have that right to say where he goes.
Chilton told me her journey for justice will not be complete until Patrick Streeter answers to the double murder charges against him, not just for closure, but for the memories of Tiffany Campbell and her daughter Melissa.
She has a 3-year-old nephew that she never got to see. I mean, she was cheated out of a life.
Joseph Pleasant, Nashville's News 2.
Now, we heard back from the state of California. The governor's office told us Tennessee's hold on Streeter will mean he will be extradited back to Tennessee after he serves his sentence. That is set for January of 2016.